Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Grizzly and we are back live for the third time tonight. And this time it is the D12 Elite Battle. It looks like we are at E-Rangle tonight, everyone's favorite. 88 players in the room already. We are dot on the time for the scheduled start of this match. So don't go anywhere and we'll be back with live action. It's time to start taking a look at the lineups, at least the teams that have joined so far. We've got STW on slot number 1. Our team Marcellus is on tonight, guys, on slot number 2. We got Team Myth in the house on slot number 3. Our Team Infinity is on tonight as well on slot number 4. That ORB lineup on slot number 5 looking strong as ever. Team LXG is on tonight as well, guys, on slot number 6. We got Team Worthy Kings on slot number 8, waiting for Team Oath to come in on slot number 7. We got Team Thug on slot number 9. We got Team ORB, another ORB lineup on slot number 11. Team D12 is in the house, guys, on slot number 12, the hosts of tonight. In slot number 13, we've got Team CE in the house. Team RDB is on tonight as well on slot number 14. Team Alter Ego is on tonight on slot number 15. AKHP in on slot number 16 tonight. We got Team Lord on slot number 17. Team D2K is on tonight, guys, on slot number 18. Looking forward to their performance tonight. Team RB in the house on slot number 19. Team Slay is on tonight, guys, on slot number 20. Team Executioners on slot number 21. We got Team Raw on slot number 22. MGM is on tonight on slot number 23. Illusion making a comeback into the D12 Elite Battle after a break on slot number 24. And we got Team TOW on slot number 25. Looks like the game is about to kick off. Stick around, guys, don't go anywhere. Enjoy the soundtrack. We'll be back as soon as the plane takes off. This one is called Watch the World Burn by Paul Flynn.
Retribution against the system. Taking a stand, this wasn't enough. We the people expect a time to change the world for us. Living in a fantasy, taking everything away from me.
Looks like the plane has taken off, guys, and I'm going to get that in-game audio going for y'all. And first things first, let's take a look at that plane path, and a very much south to north plane path, as you guys can see on your screen, originating near a military base down south in the South Island, ending a little bit north of 70. So what are the options really for the teams to jump? I'm going to take a wild guess that teams will go Nova Repnoya and military base, as is confirmed with what I can see on the screen. 2 teams appear to have gone, 3 teams in fact appear to have gone to Nova Repnoya crates, and we'll come back to that after. 2 teams headed over to the Millie base. Team Illusion is at the C building. Farm is an option for teams to jump. Pachinki is an option, but I'm not sure if anyone has decided to go there. Perhaps D12 just might. School might be a hot drop, guys, especially those apartments, and Rozok as well. Teams will look to jump Yasnaya. We've seen ORB consistently to do that, and perhaps we will see a repeat of that kind of a move tonight. 70 being the ultimate, the last option really for the teams to jump, and it looks like it's going to be Team Worthy Kings who do that. So on our screens right now, we got Team STW. This is one of the teams that did jump Millie base, and they've got STW's Mark 50, Naresh, Zeus, and Ghastly in their lineup tonight. Over at Novo Repnoya, we're going to jump straight in. It looks like TOW have lost a player early on. It is Guggen who is knocked. Appears to be in cover for now, and might get revived as well. So here are the teams that we do have. We got Team Lord here pushing in, it looks like, towards Team TOW, who did suffer a knock early on. We also have Team RB here, guys, and this is their lineup. They got Alpha, Panther and Rider, only managing 3 players in tonight. Team Lord's lineup here, they got Frozen 2 OP, Jupton, Bloodstar and Seventer on tonight. TOW's lineup here, they got Devansh, Guggen, Captain and Piyush. So for now, all teams content with just trying to pick up as much loot as possible after that initial knock. It does not appear that there will be more action until the teams really do come together. Over at Milta, guys, we got Team LXG, and this is their lineup here. They got Aditya, Macho, Viraj and Rahul. Looking good for now, no teams around them. Happy with looting up at Milta. Over at Pachinki, we got 2 teams, and it appears D12 is here. They've got a player down. Inferno is knocked, and I think from the kill feed I could gather that it was with a nade, as a follow-up nade comes in as well. Looking for that confirmation, it was from Team Marzelis. So D12's lineup tonight, guys, they've got Suhas, Zaddy, Inferno and Azal. Team Marzelis here with 3 players in. They got Dreamer, Tony and CE's Flame playing with Team Marzelis tonight, so a 4v3. Zaddy here making that push through the smoke to go for the revive, as Inferno was bleeding out. Uzi shots, desperate Uzi shots from members of Marzelis, and Flame has moved in. He's got an S12K in his hands. He did not see the players of D12 next to him, and gets taken down. He pushing into a 1v3 position, and maybe not the best idea, as he gets taken down, and Marzelis' Dreamer going down as well. Tony here trying to come in to provide that cover. He's got a Bison in his hands. In fact, he's going to try and make the push in instead of going for the revive. And maybe that wasn't the right choice, as he goes in 1v4 yet again, and Team D12 will pick up that squad wipe tonight, bringing their kill count up to 3. That will be an early exit for Team Marzelis, guys. Maybe it was a good idea, better idea for them to perhaps just pick up the revive before going in, but Tony had his ideas. We got 11 folks in the chat. What's going on, guys? If you guys are enjoying this content so far, please do leave a like on this video, and I'll be super grateful. Let's head over now to Team Slay, who are at Water City, and this is their lineup. They've got Styles, Savage, Matrix and Priest on tonight. This is that CE lineup, and perhaps Flame was in the wrong slot because they are only the 3 players in. They've got Poison, Ironics and Pyrobot currently driving past Rozok. In fact, deciding to stop at Rozok. No one else there for them to be worried about for now. In the school main building, we have Team Thug, and this is their lineup. They got Rohan, Sneh, Marksman and Charge. Over to the left of them a little bit is Team Myth, who are at the school apartments, and this is their lineup. They've got Devil, Skazi, Ibiza and Wunsch. Apologies for the brief interruption on the stream. We'll be back shortly, guys. I can assure you it'll only be a matter of seconds. It looks like Team ORB might be in a fight up at 70, and no, in fact that is Team RDB. I stand corrected. Where is Team ORB? They are at Yasnaya as always. Quanchi is down, and I think it was a shot from a member of Infinity who are here as well. So in fact Yasnaya is looking pretty hot, guys. There are 4 teams here, it appears. We got Team Executioners over to the left side, as you can see on your screens. Team ORB right in the center. To the right, they've got a Team Infinity, and all the way over at the apartments is Team Raw. So ORB's lineup tonight untouched, and are you even surprised? Manav, Cyrus, Ayush and Kwanchi. This lineup is so OP. Enjoy watching their action. Over with the Executioners, they've got Madara, Zaddy, Crazy and Lucifer on tonight in their lineup. Infinity have fielded this team. They got Cartoons, Bunny, Fang, and Avi Star. We also saw Team Raw in the apartments, and this is their lineup. They've got Neotox, Zero YT, Marcos, and Death. So that wraps up the 4 teams that are at Yasnaya Polyana. A little bit split up on the northeastern part of this map. Team Worthy Kings. This is their lineup. They got Ash, XD, Amit, Zebra, and Ultra. Over at 70, that we did mistake a little bit earlier for a different lineup, is Team RDB, and this is what their lineup looks like. Hound, Saint, Bosco, and Hater. Things appear to have heated up here at the settlement between School and Puchinki. It looks like Team CE are applying significant pressure on Team Thug, who have 2 players down. Snake and Marksman are down. Rohan is slapping on that first aid as soon as possible as Charge looks to go for the revive. Team CE are well positioned. 2 players on the other side of the broken wall, but Ironics is close enough to throw those nades in, and you can be sure that he will definitely try to do some damage. A well-timed nade, but not doing more damage. In fact, all 4 players are back up, so Thug is up to their full strength. Poison nearly getting knocked there with that AKM spray. And Marksman pushing out to make that knock. While he does get the knock, Ironics will get the cover fire, but Ironics gets knocked as well from a nade from Rohan. So what a turn of events, and Team CE are now 2 players down. While they did have the advantage in the early parts of this fight, it looks like the tables have turned and Team Thug are looking menacing here. Definitely will have the eyes open for Pyrobot. He's got an M762 in his hands over on the other side behind the broken wall. Very little freedom for him as Team Thug bring those shots in, even as he tries to make movement across this broken wall. This nade could be dangerous. It sounded like it was pretty close. Does a little bit damage. Follow-up nades as well. Charge is going to push in through that smoke. Pyrobot got the smoke out in the open, but he will get flanked from both sides. And that will be the end for Team CE tonight. Getting outnumbered was that last player, Pyrobot, but Thug have picked up 7 kills so far and a good start to their match tonight. Over at Yasnaya, we did see Team ORB were in a fight yet again, exchanging knocks with the Team INF. And it looks like Manav and Cyrus are down and could not get them revived. It looks like Ayash and Conchi will have to duo squad the rest of this match. Looking to fall back and take a safer position here, but they need to be careful because members of Infinity are not too far away. Fang here does have a M16A4 with a 6x scope on it. Currently his attention is a little bit diverted. It is at Team Executioners. Team ORB for now look like they have fallen a little bit further behind. The other 2 members of Infinity, Bunny and Avistar, have their eyes focused on Team Raw. And in the background you guys can see Worthy Kings team member Amit here just casually driving past this intense situation, pretty much unperturbed. Here's a team we haven't seen so far in this match. It is Team D2K, and this is their lineup tonight. They've got Guju, OP, Hottie, Baggy, and Iron Fist, and excited to see this team perform in tonight's game. An exciting lineup. I was following them in the DMR room yesterday. Good performance from them there as well. Back with Team ORB here. It looks like Quanchi has gone down as well, and Ayash is the last player alive. He gets a first aid going. And the stream has paused at a very unfortunate time. Apologies for that interruption, guys. Hopefully we won't have more of these in the rest of this match. And we came back in time to catch that squad wipe, and it looks like it was Cartoons with that UMP9 who took down ORB's last player. So an early exit for a big name team at the hands of Team Infinity, and that will be the end for Team ORB. Avistar here getting a brilliant knock with that VSS on a member of Team Raw. It was Death who was absolutely laying in on that UMP9 spray. but wasn't wise enough to know that Avisha did have a VSS in his hands, and that was a quick fire knock. So Team INF have picked up three team kills, and of course 3 big team kills. That was Team ORB that they eliminated in tonight's match. So we'll come back to this action in a bit, guys. Over at the north side of Pachinki, it looks like it is Team D12 who are in action yet again. They've lost Zaddy, it appears, and we're not quite sure how this had happened. But they're up against Team Thug, the team that we just were covering a little while earlier. Have managed to pick up 8 kills, so perhaps Zaddy did go down at the hands of Team Thug. Sneh here does have this ridge for cover. Rohan, on the other hand, is in the same building as a member of Team D12. Zal may have noticed this. They need to be wary of the nades coming in. Sneh moving in as well. Looks like Rohan is going to make this push. As good cover fire comes in from a different member of Team D12. Now what's happening with Zal? Where did he go? And Zal, in fact, getting knocked. He did jump down, and now we're down to 2 players of Team D12. It is Suhas in the squad house. Inferno is hiding inside this building. He's got some smokes out in the open. Suspect these two players to get pushed. Inferno jumps out here. A totally different team now drives by this way, and I wonder if they'll decide to third party this engagement. Perhaps not for the moment, and they're quite happy to just drive by. It is Team Myth, I can confirm for you guys. Zal gets confirmed. Charge now in the building downstairs. D12 Inferno picks up a knock on Thug Marksman and will pick up the confirmation as well as Thug Sneh will pick up a knock on Suhas. So unfortunate for Team D12, but they are down to their last player up against the 3 remaining members of Team Thug. In comes Rohan with this push. Inferno gets a knock on Rohan and tries to get a second knock on Sneh, but that will be the squad wipe for Team D12, the hosts tonight at this settlement. A good performance from them, but in the end being outnumbered. Team Thug have picked up the kill count to 8, but need to watch out here. Team Worthy Kings has just showed up on the horizon, trying to get a cover of this ridge, but the smokes have come out, and it looks like Rohan is healed up, is at least revived for now. Will look to pick up that first aid, but Ash XD with that M416 spray taking down Sneh. So Team Thug just can't catch a break. They just finished a fight with Team D12 and almost immediately getting pushed by Team Worthy Kings, suffering a knock as well. Zebra has looks like he's made a dangerous push in, trying to go for the finish on the member that he did knock, but Sneh might get revived at the hands of Rohan. The smokes, as you guys can see, doing the job that they're expected to do. Team Worthy Kings have made the push in. All 4 players in the settlement hit that house hard in the US. Sneh has fallen back to the next house, and that nade not doing any damage. Sneh is now taking a third person peek, as you guys can see on your screens. In come more nades from Team Worthy Kings, forcing Sneh to a more defensive position, pre-fighting that corner where Zebra is trying to take a peek, as you guys can see, and that's why he had a molly in his hands, overshooting those players by just a little bit. Ash XD trying to take a different angle altogether, and all 3 players of Team Thug do look like they are in this building for now, as Sneh goes down at the hands of Ash XD. So, and Zebra here does get knocked. In comes cover fire. A second player down. Is down to just Thug Charge up against 2 players of Team Worthy Kings, and will get taken down by Amit from Team Worthy Kings, who have lost 3 players, it appears. But Amit here clutching it in the end for his team. They did have the man advantage from the beginning, but now it looks like they were able to take advantage of that and pick up the squad wipe on Team Thug. Hard luck to Team Thug. They were playing really well tonight, but unfortunately bad timing with that push. Elsewhere, it looks like Team Alter Ego are in a fight against members of Team RDB, and we saw some nade damage. 2 players getting knocked, a double knock from that nade. And what a push that was from Alter Ego's God, just coming in and making sure both those players are finished off. So Alter Ego have lost Satan perhaps in this fight. We didn't cover that. But bring up the team kill count now to 4. They've got God, Gecko, and Insane looking strong for the rest of this game. Elsewhere, it looks like Team MGM are in a fight as well, and they look like they are down to their last player. It is going to be Shocks, who is up against a 1v3. It appears of members of Team INF. Avista, in fact, being revived as we speak, and this might be a good opportunity for Shocks to get a revive on Lucifer as well. But the more time he spends, the less are his chances for him to complete this revive in time. Team INF here not taking advantage of that, and they've allowed this revive to happen. So Team MGM are now back up to 2 players up against 3 players from Team INF. Avista is low on HP, and what a nade that was, and I'm so surprised that Shocks didn't get knocked. But eventually will get knocked and confirmed by Bunny, who was upstairs, and he was low on HP as well. Now it is a 1v3, guys. MGM Lucifer trying to cook a nade to go upstairs. Might pick up a knock on Bunny, and it will. Reducing this to a 1v2. If he can pick up a knock on Avista, who is so low on HP, this could really be something that MGM Lucifer can pull off. Throws in another nade, and Lucifer just couldn't get those shots in fast enough. Avista was quicker to the trigger there. Will pick up that squad wipe as Team INF continue marching on in this match. Bring up their kill count now to 7. It looks like the zone has shifted, and it is going to be a pachinki zone, guys. Total of 43 players still in this match, however, so far from the end. We're taking a look at Illusion right now, guys, and it looks like they've lost a member. It looks like it is Psycho who has exited this match a bit early. 14 kills to their name. They've got a member of Team Dignity, Om, and Sak98 and Akshat in their lineup, as Team STW have just showed up in the settlement that they were at. And not pushing in all the way, and an excellent nade doing a lot of damage, as you guys can see on the health bars of Zeus and Mark 50, not securing a knock, which of course is the pivotal aspect of any nade push. An excellent nade from Team STW as well. Look at Om's health. He's almost 0.5 HP, and Naresh here in that buggy trying to make a rotation that could be dangerous for him, because Akshat just waits around the corner. He does have a view on him. He can see Zeus. Zeus will get taken down and almost getting confirmed as well, and manages to get back into cover. Team Illusion here aggressively making that push, getting a confirmation on that player. So this equation is now of 3v3, guys. But Sak98 going down, and perhaps he should have taken a little bit more cover. Gets confirmed. Naresh gets knocked as well, and so does Ghastly. So excellent performance this from Om. As we are now down to the last STW player, and I'm sure they're wondering how they find themselves in this position. They were stronger, 4v3. But those pushes from the left side, it was Akshat on the right side who was taking a peek. He's now planning to go around and catch STW by surprise, and will he be able to do this? Trying to get that left peek going. This is going to be a 2v2, guys. The good news is that Ghastly and Mark 50 are both up and have managed to revive their health as well. Akshat here boldly coming out into the open. He's gone prone. And take a look at this, guys. It is Team Lord who has third-party Team STW from behind. And how unfortunate is that for them? Team Illusion will be having a bit of a laugh at that one, but they need to watch out, because Team Lord might be coming for them next. For now, however, Frozen 2 OP running out into the open. But they should have information, sufficient information to know that Team Illusion is in that house. Seventer contemplating to make that push, and it appears that smokes will be the answer. It doesn't look like Team Illusion have picked up on the entry of Team Lord, as they look like they're not even taking a third-person peek. So this might come to them as a bit of a surprise. And Team Lord, remember guys, all 4 players in, so this will be a sneak attack on Team Illusion. And for now, Team Lord are quite happy to just loot up from the crates of the last members of STW, and Team Illusion falling back as well. So it looks like both teams are unaware of each other's presence. So we're going to head over to somewhere else to see if there's more action unfolding. The zone has shifted, guys, and it is now a little bit more southeast of Pachinki. A few buildings, a few settlements, the one specifically where Team Illusion is currently inside the play zone, and of course the one that appears Team Myth is headed towards, also inside the settlement. But to their right, they do have another team, it appears. It's the Team ORB, a different lineup. This one, we didn't see this one yet. It's Toxic, Taser God, Bunny, and Spray R. They make their way in, and now Team Myth are positionally above them. And is that such a good idea? I'm not quite sure. Taser God is still on his way in. Will attract shots from that team who is up on the hill. One nade into this shack could be critical here for Team ORB. They have 3 UASs with them for now. As Team Myth here on top. Was that the sound of a nade? It wasn't a nade, in fact it was a smoke, and Team ORB quite happy now to smoke this house up.
फोड़ दे शेल्स मरेगा फोड़ दे गाड़ी फोड़ दे फोड़ उनका कोई गाना मार रहा है उनको कोई गाना मार रहा है आगे सारे दोस्त खोल रहे हेल्प कर दे थोड़ा सा
Team Alter Ego here, we saw them picking up 14 kills early on. Currently now shooting troubling shots on members of RB. Slay Styles is knocked and bleeding out inside the play zone, so interesting development here. Slay is down to their last player as well. It is Priest who runs into the play zone, doesn't have too much cover for himself. Team Worthy Kings in full strength here. Ultra does have that mini 14 in his hands with that 8x scope on it. Ash XD picking up another knock. This time it is on a member of Team RB. It was Panther who went down, and in fact gets confirmed as well. So Team RB now reduced to 2 players. Alpha here in the play zone taking damage, trying to get that first aid going. I wonder where his team member is. Ryder. It looks like Ryder will get knocked. In fact, it will be the end for Team RB in that play zone because of that damage. So let's head over now to Team Raw, where it looks like they are in a heavy fight. Were in a heavy fight against Team Myth, who have come out on top of that one, have eliminated all 4 players of Team Raw, bring up the kill count now to 8 guys. Skazi is down, but he's revived. Wunsch is down as well, but he might get revived as well, as Team Myth here putting in yet another strong performance. Team INF are still in this, guys. They've lost Cartoons, but Bunny, Fang and Avi Stars looking strong. Fang with that DP28 with a 4x scope on it. The stream has paused again. My apologies. Hopefully this will be the last time tonight, but I just can't get this problem figured out.
नहीं ये बजा रहे हैं निकल रहे हैं
The zone has shifted again, and it does favor teams ORB, Team Illusion and Team Lord. So Team Illusion here is still in that settlement that we were covering earlier when they were fighting Team STW. We saw Team Lord approach them, and Team Lord still in the same place that they were. They need to watch out here, as Team Alter Ego are now on the ridge that they third-partied Team STW from. And as suspected, Alter Ego God lets open that M416 spray, not being able to secure a knock, doing a little bit damage to Jupton. Seventer here with an M24 and 8 times scope on.
Let's go for the yellow.
The final zone is starting to take some shape, guys, and this is what it is looking like. Slay Priest get taken down by Ash XD with that M762 spray. So Team Worthy Kings with a strong performance tonight. One of the players is down. It's Ultra, but he will get revived. A kill count now of 8. And what's this? Looks like it is some kind of a bug. And once again, the zone has shifted, and today the zone is playing for Team Illusion. It does look like Illusion is in that house, down to 2 players, and since then haven't had to move. So they will be happy to just take shots, perhaps even steal some kills from the teams around them. Team Worthy Kings have meanwhile picked up a knock on a member of Team INF. He bleeds out. Bunny and Avistar are the last players alive as Bunny tries to get his focus, get his HP back up. Team Worthy Kings will look to make their way into the play zone from on top of that hill. Team Alter Ego have moved into this settlement from behind that ridge we did see, but they lost another player in the process as well. God going down, and it's down to just Gecko and Insane. A great nade from Alter Ego. Insane picking up a knock on Lord Seventer, as Team Alter Ego will certainly contemplate making this push in. Seventer is getting revived very quickly, but that nade, that molly, how dangerous can it be? It would have been more dangerous if it came on the other side of the wall, but it looks like it has just fallen a little bit short. A follow-up nade here. But not doing any damage. So Team Alter Ego here are inside the play zone and have spotted Team INF coming in. Gecko will get a knock on that member of Team INF, who were really unfortunate in suffering that knock, but looks like they might get a chance to get revived. We still have 16 players in this tiny zone, and that's the reason for this render, guys. As INF's Bunny will get a reverse knock, this time on Gecko, so Team Alter Ego will be occupied with getting that res going. Close nade from Team Lord on Alter Ego, but just blowing up on top of that container, and that was lucky in my opinion. Avistar has been revived and he's getting that first aid going. Team Worthy Kings have also made their way in. Team Illusion right in the center of this all, and Slay Priest is quite happy to be prone outside of the zone. He's looking at all this action unfold, so best seat in the house for him. As Team Alter Ego look like have suffered yet another knock, and this time it is Insane and Gecko here returning that favor. Moni is coming in this time from Team INF, but not doing damage. Team Lord still have all 4 players in, just as Team Worthy Kings, and we might see a fight here between Team Worthy Kings and Illusion. Akshat is on top here with his teammate Om. Anticipating a push in, but perhaps Team Worthy Kings haven't yet taken notice of the players straight on top of them. They do throw in a nade, but doesn't do much damage, as Illusion here smokes up the upstairs of that house. A member of Team Lord picking up a knock on a member of INF, as Bunny here is bleeding out, but will get revived. Avistar will get knocked, however, by a member of Worthy Kings. And Team INF need a break here. Alter Ego's Gecko here, they've made the push as well. In fact, the blue zone has forced them to make the push. But up against so many members of Team Lord, will get finished off. Well done to Team Lord for holding that position well. It looks like Team Lord are down now to their last 3 players. Seventer is bleeding out, but they're still inside that play zone. So good luck for them. Slay Priest has made his way in as well. Zebra here in a more advanced position has a view on Team INF. will pick up a knock on Bunny, who tried to push him. And gets a second knock on Avista as well. Can he go all the way? King Zebra is going to clutch this tonight. What a performance, picking up a squad wipe single-handedly on Team INF. And we were lucky to just catch that action just in time, as Worthy Kings looking strong here, guys, up against the last 3 teams. We now have 10 players in this. Team Lord have 3 players on. Frozen to OP, Bloodstar and Seventa are still in this. Team Worthy Kings, all 4 players are still in. Illusion is really doing something smart here. They don't want to get involved in any other fights until they absolutely need to. Slays Priest finally opening fire at a member of Team Lord. Seventa getting knocked here. A member of Illusion goes down now. It is Akshat who is bleeding out. And Slay Priest will come in and steal those 2 kills to finish Team Illusion. So we are down to our last 3 teams, as Zebra gets a knock on a member of Team Lord. So they are reduced to the last 2 players. Frozen to OP is reviving Seventa.
Easy, watch for Debbie.
He will get the revive up. And Team Worthy Kings will ensure that will be the end for Team Lord tonight. So we are down to our last 2 teams. This is a 4v1. What can Priest do here? He will pick up 1 knock, but that is all he can manage as a team. Team Worthy Kings will pick up tonight's chicken dinner. What a final zone it was. An absolutely intense zone with more than 30 players up until the very end. And of course, in the end, we saw so much damage being done. A great performance from King Zebra, who pushed that 1v3 clutch against Team INF and securing a squad wipe on them. And Team INF had to settle for 5th position. I'm sure they'll be disappointed by that. But for now, it looks like Team Worthy Kings are certainly worthy of tonight's chicken dinner. In second spot was Team Slay, and what a performance from Priest. I have to mention this. He stayed calm and composed until the very end, was solo squatting it for most of tonight, and in the end was just witnessing all that action unfold in front of him and maintained that self-control. Did not shoot a single shot until he was absolutely forced to. In the end, he did move in when Akshat was knocked and picked up that, in fact stole Akshat's kill, and also picked up that final finish on Om from Team Illusion, which forced Team Illusion to settle for 4th spot tonight. But huge shout out to Priest from Team Slay for picking up 2nd position for his team in tonight's D12's Elite Battle. And in 3rd spot, a team that I was really backing for chicken dinner tonight, had all 4 players in, were very smart about their pushes, maintained that house really well up until the very end. But of course, it was Team Worthy Kings who chose the right moment to make that push when they were down a player. And they are forced to settle for 3rd position. I'm sure they'll be a bit disappointed, but GG's guys for finishing 3rd. What a match it was, and I'm going to scroll through the rest of these standings so you all can see how your teams did. But don't go anywhere, guys, because I'm going to be back shortly to announce tonight's MVP. But until then, please enjoy the soundtrack. This one is called Watch the World Burn.
Waiting to watch the world burn. Until we build up everything up.
Tonight's MVP and no prizes for guessing this one will be King's Zebra from our Team Worthy Kings. That 1v3 clutch was some stuff of the dreams, wasn't it? Pushing out into the settlement where the 2 members of INF were. In fact, it was Bunny who pushed in towards him, which allowed him to secure that knock. And once he did do that, he confidently moved in and picked up those last 2 kills as well. Deserves every bit of those 9 kills, and GG's, buddy, for picking up tonight's MVP. Thanks so much for the 12 folks who are still in the chat. I'm so sorry I couldn't even look at the chat today because the game was so intense. Periasami, what's up? Hi, thanks for being here. Glitch, Jitchu, what's up, man? Thanks so much for being here. Anto V says, well done. Misto OP says, noise. Anto V says, wow, bro, room match, the different player, bro. What are we gonna get if we win? You get a chicken dinner, bro. That's what you get if you win. Ashwin Samartha says, show D2K. Can you call me Ethan Hunt? I'm from Pochinki, says Mizan Sharif. What's up, Mizan Sharif from Pochinki? I am from Daddy Pool, says the different player. Thanks so much, all of you guys, for being in the chat. Really appreciate all your support and your comments. If you guys thought tonight's video was fun, can I please ask that you smash that like button? If you feel like content like this would interest you and your clan going forward, please subscribe to my channel, click on the bell icon, you get notified of when I go live, and definitely be sure to share my channel in your WhatsApp groups or in your Discord servers, and I'll be super grateful. But for now, guys, that's all from me. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and on your way out, enjoy this Paul Flint number. This one is Watch the World Burn.